Hello friends, Those Back Pages here. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you're well. Harold says hello. Tonight's episode gonna be got some nice vintage mail in and talk a little bit about how you can use the grading system to your advantage when it comes to collecting. But first, I'm going to give a shout out to someone who literally posted his first video today. Personal friend of mine, Biggs Daddy Cool. Period. I'm not sure if you need the period there or not. Didn't test it, but I will put the link to his channel in the description below. He is currently at 2 subscribers. I'm one of them. Not sure who the other is, but it doesn't matter. Point being, he's a friend of mine, and I really appreciate if you'd give him a look. He's a big vintage guy, been collecting for a very long time. He also does some modern. You'll see some of each in his first video, which is up now. So, just a little quick shout out to Mike, friend of mine. I really appreciate you, and really glad to see you joining our lovely card community here on YouTube. It's only fitting that tonight's 2 pieces of mail. Oh, and Mike is a huge Pittsburgh fan, so let's put that out there. So, without further ado, the first piece of mail from 1959 Topps vintage forever. Roberto Clemente, 59 Topps. Fantastic looking card. That little spot you see on his forehead is a little ding on the slab. It's not on the card, not that that matters. The reason this was only a 1, and it doesn't bother me whatsoever, but part of the purpose of this video is to show you can get really good looking cards. Here's the back. This was once housed in some youngster's photo album, I'm guessing. And pulled off a little paper there. But if you look hard enough, you can squint and see the card just fine. But the front looks beautiful. This card is an amazing 60 years old. 1959 Topps. 60 years old, this card. This card was had for just a couple dollars more than a blaster. So using this grading rules to your advantage with the paper loss and the glue gunk there, this is going to max out at a 1. Them's the rules for grading. Using the grading rules to your collecting advantage. And the final card tonight, from 1971 Topps, Roberto Clemente. Now this is a toughie. This is a black bordered toughie from 1971. It's a high number. It's card number 630. So let's see, the back looks nice, the front looks nice. It's very tough, as I mentioned. Tough black borders, presents very well. Certainly presents like a 6. Maybe possibly presents like a 7, but really a 6. So I was looking it over, and you can, I don't know if I can point it out on camera, but right there right above the end of the T before the E, along the border, I don't think you can kind of see it. A little indentation, a little crease, and then the bottom white speck over here, there's another crease. You'll certainly not be able to see it on the back. But This card has those very, not surface breaking creases, but creases nonetheless. There might be one over here as well. I'll have to take a loop out if I get bored and have a look at it. It's not that important, because to me this card is beautiful. The rule is when a card has a crease, even a wrinkle, the ceiling it can get from PSA is a 5. So if you find nice looking 5s in your adventures and you're wondering, oh, why is that only a 5? It's probably because of some rule like that. Even non-surface breaking creases means you're going to get a 5. So again, you use that to your advantage. You take advantage of that and you save some bucks on your purchase. And you have a nice looking card. You have a great looking card. 71 happens to be my birth year, so that adds more to it for me. I've never owned either of these Clementes. So I'm very proud to have both of these Clementes in my collection. And definitely on the lookout for more sweet cards like that look just like this. So again, I want to thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate you taking your time to spend with me on my video, my channel. Okay, let's wrap it up. It's getting a little bit long. As always, you matter. Always learning. Keep learning. Share your knowledge. And keep collecting.